In an upscale suburb outside Washington, D.C., Jared Taylor runs the American Renaissance website. So this is where you run American Renaissance?
This is the place, yeah.
The site specializes in what many consider hate.
American Renaissance is a website that is devoted to the legitimate interests of whites as a racial group.
Brian Lenz is a researcher at the Southern Poverty Law Center, an organization that studies hate groups in the United States. The SPLC has tracked American Renaissance for years.
It is a website, it is a journal, and they have this idea that, for example, African Americans are a, quote, retrograde species of humanity. It's an ugly ideology that they espouse.
Taylor began American Renaissance as a newsletter in 1990. It later morphed into a website. The internet gives this small operation a big reach.
It has been a complete transformation. As a print publication, we never had more than 4,000 or 5,000 readers. But online, we get 400,000 individual computers coming to our site every month. So it has expanded our reach terrifically.
White nationalist groups like American Renaissance and the newer alt-right movement rely on the internet to spread their message.
I'd like to speak today on the subject of white identity.
They use articles, videos, and podcasts posted online and spread through social media.
It's also a place where people can adopt and radicalize themselves without having to come out of the shadows of anonymity.
Here's the video.
You won't find swastikas or Ku Klux Klan hoods on the American Renaissance website. It's wrapped in a button-down veneer of respectability, all designed to draw people in. Taylor says it's working.
You don't find the Ku Klux Klan making great headways on college campuses or provoking burgeoning podcast or videocast phenomena. No, it's people who are more like me.
Nazis don't come anymore, with an armband and a swastika. That sometimes they come with a suit and a tie.
The SPLC says internet extremism has been on the rise for the last 2 years. According to Taylor, the election of Donald Trump as U.S. president has breathed new life into his movement.
We're going to build a wall. Don't worry about it.
Trump's plans for a border wall and an immigration crackdown have been widely supported by hate groups.
So when Donald Trump proposes these policies for, I believe, national rather than racial reasons, he gets support from people who think both in national terms and for those who think in racial terms.